Hey, welcome to Mara's Kitchen. I was looking through my recipes and found a date bar recipe, but I don't have any dates. But I do have raisins and cranberries. Let's go make something in the kitchen.
Come to Mara's Kitchen. See what's going on. Come to Mara's Kitchen, waking up a storm. Come to Mara's Kitchen, we got it going on.
Hello and welcome to Mara's Kitchen. Today we're doing fruit bars with a little pecan oat crust and topping. First off, we're going to do a half a cup of butter, softened, and a half a cup of brown sugar. We've got to combine those two until they're nice and creamy. Then we will add the other ingredients. First off, get all the butter out, and you can use butter flavored shortening, but for these I would recommend softened butter. Yeah. And as you probably become familiar with watching Mara's Kitchen videos, you always have to cream the sugar and the butter together. We are going to add a cup of flour, and no, I am not sifting it today. Sprinkle that right in. And we are going to add about half cup of oats. Okay, now remember, this is the crust and the topping, and it's going to be crumbly. We want it to be crumbly. Then I have a teaspoon of cinnamon. Sprinkle that. And we're going to have half a teaspoon of baking soda and salt. Salt and baking soda. And lastly, we're going to add some chopped pecans mixed already with some melted butter and a little bit of brown sugar. After everything is mixed, we're going to put about half into our pan, because we're going to top the fruit with this. Now take floured fingers and press that right in. Cover the pan. Use a little bit more. This should be like smell TV or something, so that you can actually smell this. Okay, now we are ready to get the fruit part in. So on a medium heat in a medium saucepan, we're going to take about 3/4 to a cup of evaporated milk. We're going to add a teaspoon of vanilla. A little bit more. And then we're going to do 2 tablespoons of sugar. Turn that down a little bit, or kind of between medium and low. And then we're going to add our fruit. It can be dates. We're using raisin and cranberry mixture today. I'm gonna melt this down, cook it on the stove for about 8 to 10 minutes until it thickens. Now you can plump up your raisins or craisins or whatever you want to use before you do this. That works too. And now We just watch it and stir it for about 8 to 10 minutes. So about 10 minutes later, here are our cranberries and raisins. As you see, they are still chunky. They didn't melt down completely like dates and fresh fruit will, but we want it nice and chunky today. So now we're going to spread it on our crust. And then we're going to take this, spread it over, and then we're going to top with the rest of the crust. Oh goodness, it smells so good. As you see, we've just covered our crust, and then we're just going to sprinkle the rest. Pat it down like you did before on the bottom. Yeah, and it's ready to bake at 350 for about 20-25 minutes. And here are luscious fruit bars. Now, I would recommend probably doubling the fruit part of the recipe if you like a little bit more fruit. Otherwise, still yummy delicious. So don't forget to like us on Facebook, maybe even submit a recipe, and in the meantime, happy baking!